board game Empires, today we're going to be doing a review of Village of Legends. Now, this game reminds us of other deck builders like Ascension and Bind of Isaac.
Yeah, this is a great hidden gem. Wow. When we first started playing this, we were surprised how good this game is. It flows very smoothly. It's one of the best competitive game, like 2-player, 3-player. We notice as you get more and more players, it's actually a lot more funner. It does take a lot more time. So our first, like a 2-player game, I would say 30, 40 minutes max. Once you get to like 3 players, it goes to over an hour, maybe like 50 minutes to an hour. And I'm guessing as you implement more and more players, it takes longer. It is 1 to 6 players. I could never imagine playing beyond 4. It would be hours of gaming. So extremely fun. I'll just say right now, before we even start our review, this is going to be highly rated. And like I said, this is a hidden gem. And you don't see that many videos on this game. I don't see why. Because anyone who plays this is going to... I can't imagine them not liking it. It's a really good game. And so we're just going to jump right into the review. So for the rules, what did you rate the rules? I'll
give the rules like a 2.5 out of 5 because there's a lot of things missing in the rulebook. Yeah. And the videos we saw by the developer didn't really explain the rules well, we noticed.
Yeah, the rules were the only issues that we have with the game. The rules are kind of... there's no images, the icons, it's just and the paragraphs are all combined. The rules really need to be reworked. I think if the rules were reworked, and then some videos to actually explain it from beginning to end. There was a lot of jumping around in the videos we saw, and they didn't really implement the monster when you obtain them, and the sneak and any of that. And so we had a little bit issues during our playthrough for that reason. And so the rules, I would give it like a 2 out of 5. Only issue with the game, really only issue with the game. Everything else is just great. Yeah. But the rules really need to be reworked in the rule book. Also, the videos just need to make it clear from beginning to end how you play the game and what each card, how you work the cards during the game. So, what did you think about the components?
I would give the components do the cards bend easily?
A little bit.
I would give the components like a 4.5 out of 5 because the cards do really look cool. I like the art style they're going for. I like how the characters, they have the intelligence rating, they have all their abilities listed. Yeah, it shows everything.
Then the experience.
The experience, that's easy. And another thing that's a little bit frustrating, it's not like frustrating, it's just like something that was sad. It's a little bit confusing, the health tracker. Because when you go down, you go from, because sometimes I went like really down, like here, but it goes like this, and then here, and like when you go up here, and it like loops around, so that can be a little bit confusing. But other than that, the components are good. 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah, I'll give the components a 4 out of 5. The cards bend easily, and just like he stated, the health tracker. I saw the original design where they had the health trackers on the left, and I think that actually would have been a better choice rather than going right, bottom, left, bottom, right, bottom, left. It's just a little frustrating when you're in the heat of the moment, and so you're just having to follow this little track, left, right, bottom, right. It's a little frustrating. Whereas when their original setup had it on either the left or the right, which was easy to track, and I think that was a better choice. Yeah. So. Component quality. I just want to say the font's easy to read, and just the images are clear. Oh, yeah. The naming of the cards are easy to see. The dice are really nicely made. The box is nice, and so there's enough space for everything. And so component quality 4 out of 5. So what did you think about the experience?
I'll give the experience a 4.5 out of 5, only because of the slight rules. Because if you watched our how playing the game, I will say we did get some rules wrong.
Yeah.
Like several rules wrong. I would have
We got one rule wrong.
Actually, we got 2 rules. We got one more of the heavy weapons. We
got that right. We just didn't do it in the actual playthrough.
Yeah, I know we got it right. We forgot it in the heat of the battle.
Yeah.
And then, but when we were attacking the monsters, it does say this in the rulebook, but they need to have more again, the rules, they need to have sections.
Yeah.
Not just one huge, big, long paragraph that just runs on and on.
Yeah, several paragraphs that run on and on.
Yeah. So they should have it under the monster attacking, how when you have a monster on you. I did this multiple times when we were playing a 3-player game, when I was attacking Amanda's mates. Even though I had a monster, which you can only attack the monster, I kept attacking her character player. But that is that's not how you do the rules. The rule is that when you attack with a weapon, you can only attack the monster, and you also can't buy anything from the shop.
Yeah, so you have to pretty much attack the monster first before you're able to do anything, before you're able to attack another player, your opponent, or shop buy from the market. And so that was not really clarified, a little vague on the rulebook. And we looked at the rulebook several times, and it's easy to see it once it's explained, but when you're reading it, it's very vague. So it has a lot of rooms for interpretation, which that's why we think the rule book should be reworked. And also, it's just it just needs to be broken down. A lot of paragraphs, a lot of things are just combined, and so we just feel that, and it just needs to be reworked in the rule book. And so. Experience 4 out of 5 for me too, just because of the whole issues with the rules that just should have been fine-tuned before release. And so, what did you think about the mechanics?
I'll give the mechanics a 4.5 out of 5. I really like the mechanics because I like the how each character adds for health. Each character has the amount of XP they need. They all have unique abilities and intelligence amount, and I like the card drafting. This reminds us of other card drafting games, like if you played a Sinjin series. And also, it has Take That mechanics. This game is also similar to Binding of Isaac 4 Souls, which is another really great board game. So, it has those, Take That card drafting mechanics, and I will say that the cards are balanced.
Yeah.
I noticed, because, the sealed, they only block one attack. The weapons, none of them are really insanely overpowered, because even the ones that deal crazy amounts of damage, you have to remove cards from the game, which keeps it balanced. And the chess, and you're not given a crazy amount of gold each turn. You can only buy so much, and none of the enemies are impossible to defeat. All of them are pretty easy to defeat. So overall, the mechanics are 4.5 out of 5.
Okay, I'll give the mechanics a 5 out of 5. I really like the mechanics. This is he stated, Ascension, Binding of Isaac, and it also has almost similar design to those games. I would venture to say if anyone likes those type of games, this definitely would be one of the games that I would get, because this is different enough, but yet great mechanics that it will keep you coming back more and more. We played several times before we even did the playthrough, and there's more characters that we haven't even ventured to play yet. And so the mechanics just flows very smoothly, very well balanced. The characters are well balanced. And then you also have the ability to come back because you can heal, and you can do multiple things. You could do spells, or you could put shields to protect yourself. Just one of the best battling games that we played. And so for that reason, I give it a 5 out of 5. Overall total, what do you think?
I would give the game a 4.5 out of 5. out of 10. This game is a huge hidden gem. There's like no videos on this game. This game is like one of the least known like of this type of game. Like this game's under the radar, and this is a game if you like card drafting games or take back games, you would definitely like this game.
Yeah.
And the replayability is really high in this game. Did we even cover the replayability?
Oh yeah, the replayability. So what did you think about the replayability?
I would give the game a 4.5 because there's so many different cards and there's so many different characters with different abilities, and there's also there's an expansion for this game, but that actually goes over the co-op version, and we're hoping that the expansion we're coming out with is for the competitive version. But yeah, that's my replayability rating. What's yours?
I would give it 5 out of 5. High replayability. There's enough characters that actually you're able to play more, and also the amount of cards. But like he stated, I really do hope it's the expansion kind of, gives it the competitive expansion for it. Also, there are some characters that you can buy separate. There are like mini packs or something that you could get different characters. But it's like a druid and some other ones.
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. But there are characters you could get online from the developer, which we might eventually get. But just high replayability, 5 out of 5. So what did you think about the overall total?
As I stated, 4.5 out of 5, 8.5 out of 10. Again, hidden gem game, really high replayability. The mechanics are really good. The only thing they need to change is this health tracker. A little bit confusing, and the main problem with this game is the reason why this game isn't rated higher. It would probably be a 4.5 out of 5, 9 out of 10. But the rulebook needs to be, they need a rework for rulebook completely. And they probably should update the videos a little bit because they're kind of jumping around. Yeah. So, yeah. So
I would give it like a 4.8 out of 5 and like a 9 out of 10 or 9.5 out of 10. Just really like this game. It's one of my favorite games. There are certain games that we always get to the table, and I can already tell that this is a game that we will be getting to the table when we're not doing playthroughs or filming stuff. This is a game that we actually will enjoy bringing to the table. It's quick, accessible. Literally takes 5 minutes or less to set up, take down, and it's really enjoyable. It has a take back aspect of the game. It has a market. It has this health tracker and an experience where you could level up and get different things. A lot to this game. Really enjoyed it. Anything else you want to say?
I would also like to mention that the amount of cards in this game, there's a lot of cards. There's actually some cards that we haven't even seen. Like there's like plate armor, there's like different armor. There's a lot of cards. So it'll take you probably 6 or 7 plays to get through all the cards in the deck. So yeah, that's overall our review. Village of Legends. Now this is a really fun hidden gem game. So if you like this video, please click a like, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll have his links in the description down below, and also we will have the link in the description where to buy this game, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!